Hi folks, so perhaps you're fed up freezing your butt off during a long and prolonged astro imaging session, and you're looking for a method to remotely and wirelessly control that session in the warmth and comfort of your own home, but at the same time you don't want to pay lots of money for a Raspberry Pi based product that locks you into a particular make of astro imaging equipment. Well, look no further. I'm going to show you how you can do this for free. Yes, free. All you need is an additional desktop, laptop, tablet or mobile phone. I'm Dr. Ray. Welcome to AstroGadget. Alright folks, so all we need to do this is to download a piece of free software called Teamviewer. I'm going to show you how to do it, how to access the site. There's a paid version and there's the free version. The free version is perfectly adequate for our purposes. As I said before, all we need is a spare or additional desktop, laptop or tablet or even a mobile phone, and the other requisite is that they must be connected to the same network as your machine or computer that controls your imaging run. Let's go and see how this works. So when you go to the TeamViewer download site, make sure that you go for the free for personal use tab. Otherwise you'll be directed to the subscription or paid versions, which you don't want. As I said, there is a download which is free for personal use and is more than adequate for our purposes. As usual, at the end of the video, I'll give you the link to this particular site. So once you've actually downloaded this particular app, you'll be confronted with this shortcut. Before you go any further, you now need to go and do the same exercise on the laptop or machine that you're using to connect to your astro imaging equipment. So once you've done that, you need to fire up your app on the desktop or the machine in which you're aiming to control the session. And once it's fired up on your control machine, then you'll be confronted with this window here. Now what you need to do next is fire up the application on your remote computer. In other words, the laptop or machine that you're using to control your astro imaging equipment. So once you've fired the application up on your remote computer, in this case the laptop controlling the imaging session, and this is a view from my laptop, you'll see two things here. The first is the identification number, and the second is a password. Now you have to take note of both of these. Okay, so once you've taken a note of these, we go back to the application on our desktop or host computer. So here we are back on the host machine, and what I've done is I've put the identification number of the remote computer, in other words the laptop, into this particular box. I've toggled remote control, and all I need to do now is press connect. and it's asking me for the password, which I've already taken a note of. So I've entered the password. You will note that when you do this subsequent times, you won't be asked for this identification. It should just pop up automatically, and you'll simply be prompted for a password, and the password changes each time you access the remote computer. So each time you fire up your remote computer, it will provide a different password for that session. Once it's entered, simply press login, and there we have it. We are now remotely controlling the laptop connected to our Astro imaging equipment. Okay, so we now have access to the desktop of the laptop that's in the observatory. So the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to fire up Sequence Generator Pro. So like I say, what we're seeing here is actually what's happening on the laptop connected to the Astro gear. And we're recording this at the moment with the GoPro in the observatory, so hopefully we should be able to see everything happening in real time as I do this. I'm going to go back to a previous session just so you can see what's happening. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm doing this from the house, is going to connect the camera. I'm going to connect the focuser. You can see everything's connecting up, and the mount. Now you've seen in the previous videos how to set up ASCOM to control your mount and other Astro devices connected to your computer. So I'm going to unpark the mount, I'm going to put it on sidereal, and I'm going to put it to slew rate 4, and just to show that everything's working, and hopefully the GoPro will pick this up, I'm going to move the mount to the north, to the south, and to the east, and to the west. So hopefully, likewise, if we go to the control panel, we can see that the camera's going down nicely, and everything is connected and working. Just demonstrates that this software is excellent for remote control of your astrophotography run, whether it's inside an observatory or outside, set up outside. Alright, so that's the session being controlled by the desktop. We can actually do the same thing on a tablet. And what you can do, my tablet is an Android based one. You can download the Teamviewer free from the Android Play Store, and it behaves in exactly the same way as this version, and it seems to connect Android to Windows 10 absolutely flawlessly. So let's go and take a look. It's exactly the same procedure. I've downloaded the app from the Android Play Store, so it's an Android version, but it connects to Windows 10 or Windows operating system flawlessly. So again, the same procedure as we had for the desktop, or indeed another laptop. Again, we press remote control, and it's asking me for the password, which in this case is, and here we go, everything's connected just as before. If we fire up SG Pro, again we have control. I'll just probably maximize that a little bit for you, but you can see we're controlling the mouse on the laptop from our tablet, and it's just a question again of double tapping, and up comes SG Pro on the laptop, which is connected to the imaging equipment. So again, you can see here I can open a particular sequence. It's exactly as I did the last time. And again, control all the peripherals. No problem. Everything works. Everything has access, and everything is connected. So, very versatile piece of software. You can use it on the tablet, you can use it on a laptop, or indeed on a desktop. It'll work across different platforms, but the upshot of it is you can control your imaging session in real time from anywhere in your house, or indeed your garden, anywhere, as long as you have everything on the same Wi-Fi network, and that your Wi-Fi coverage is sufficient to reach the laptop controlling the telescope or imaging run. So there we have it, folks. What we have is a free piece of software that has cross-platform functionality. It connects wirelessly and remotely, and above all robustly and predictably with your machine that's controlling your imaging run. As I say, it does it in real time, provided your Wi-Fi network extends far enough to where your imaging rig is located, then you should have no problem with this at all. So once you're actually getting completely waylaid by the freezing or conditions or wind, then you can retreat indoors for a while, have a cup of tea or a slurp or something stronger, continue the session and monitor it, and download your hard-end files for processing later. Well, I hope that's been useful to you. I hope you found this interesting. If you've liked what you've seen, then please give us a thumbs up. Also, please consider pressing the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything, and it just means that you get a heads up with any similar content that I might produce. So, thanks again, thanks for watching, and remember, keep watching the skies.
Watch the skies everywhere. Keep looking. Keep watching the sky.